guys, welcome back to another Save the Change. So this change was given to me by my mother. She really loved the Save the Change thing, so she thought she'd contribute some. So she had quite a bit of change, and I kind of went through some of it and tried sorting it before I started the video, but I was like, this is so much. Might as well just try my best. Okay, so today's color is going to be a light blue. And besides that, I also have tip money that tip cash money that we received from doing Uber. So that is definitely going to be part of Save the Change. It was $5 in cash. Amazing. Any little bit of cash, like tip wise, is just going to go to Save the Change. There's no particular day we're going to be doing this. It's just going to be whenever we have tip money or so on. So, first things first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to do one of the 100 envelope challenge. I'm going to do the sets. So I have the envelopes in the back, like so. And I'm just going to cover it up. And as you guys know, someone commented that they would like it shiny. The option, like glitter, I guess, glitter stickers. Is now available. Now the only thing that would be glitter will be this. This will be still like this. So whenever you close the envelope, it'll be so glitter and pretty. I am gonna, once I finish this one, I am totally gonna do the glitter one in the 52 envelope. I think I changed it. I'm only gonna do 52 and 100 envelope for right now. I will eventually do the 200 envelope and maybe the 365. We're gonna see. But so $6. I already have $5 in cash. So all I need is $1. Hold on, let me zoom out so you can see it drop. Okay. $1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's definitely gonna be in here. So one of my goals is to do one video a day. I am trying my hardest, you guys, on that. So hard. I'm trying to make as much content as possible. And I will try to do once, like maybe every 2 weeks, a new product video. So you guys can see some of the new stuff. And I'm going to try to focus on Instagram as well. So much stuff. Try to grow the business. And just to keep me more accountable. Okay, so here's $1. We're going to start with the $2.75. $2.75 right here. Perfect. So that's totally one. $2.75. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight. I will show you afterwards how everything's highlighted, and it's gonna be in this blue color, a very light blue, so you will know that that is today's stuff. Let's see how much we'll get. Okay, so here is $1. This is so cute. Very shiny. Huh. Very cute. Okay, I don't know why that caught my eye. Sorry. I'm trying to make sure I get all the big quarters. But I saw like more dimes and nickels in here, which that's okay. Okay, so here's $1.75, so I'm gonna put that in there and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, and 10. Okay, so that'll be another $2.75. I'm just gonna see how much we can save in here. Oh my goodness, guys. So I was watching some stuff on YouTube, and this one thing popped up in my feed, and it had to do with Amazon. And Amazon used to have work from home jobs, right? And apparently they're getting rid of that. And I was like, oh, that's horrible. Try not to cuss, guys. But now the benefit, right? Quotation marks, because like for people that work from home, it is very beneficial. They don't have to pay childcare. They're saving money on gas. They're protecting the environment. But supposedly what Amazon's doing as an incentive for you going back to work, besides not getting fired, obviously, they are also paying you more to go into the office. So it's like, per se example, you make 70,000 working from home, they're gonna pay you 82. And I was like, that sounds like a great deal, but then when you think about it, all the child care and everything, it's not really a great deal. All the gas and just like how much like pollution you're saving. But apparently that has to do with the government not wanting all these buildings empty. And I was like, huh, okay. Like, that would be great. Like, less pollution, I would think. Not like that I'm a very green savvy type of girl, but I do, like, try to, like, go in one car, like, situations. Unfortunately, America is not the type of place where you can really walk, I guess. Walk places. Everything's kind of far, especially here in Texas. Texas, like, it takes forever for you to go somewhere. So, I mean, even going, like, me, like, I live close to Dallas, it still takes me about an hour to get there because of traffic and everything. But I mean, you cannot ride a bicycle to Dallas. Like, yeah, sure, you can ride a bike, but that's not very safe. People drive crazy in Dallas. But I thought that was very interesting. I was like, that's very horrible for the people that, gotten used to working from home since the pandemic. And now the government's trying to be like, no, they have to be in the office. It's like, why? Why do you care if an office building is empty? Like, just tear it down and put up plants, like, especially because some of the people, like, campaigned for, like, green environment. Well, that working from home is a green environment. But anyways, that's just my opinion. I mean, I know some people be like, they probably don't work well at home. I tell you something, I work less when I went in the office. When I would go to office, all I would do is just talk to my coworkers. Like, honestly. Like, we just talk and complain about management because we were so unhappy there. Like, yeah, like, honestly, like, working from home gets rid of the toxic environments from management. But, we were hybrid workers, so it's not like I was always working from home. But they did see, like, better productivity for me since I was working from home, which is funny. Plus, like, working from home, like, I had to have proof of everything. So, like, I would always keep everything tracked in a spreadsheet or emails or such. Like, whenever I left that job, they were like, no, we want you to stay. I was like, I was like, no. No, like, it's too toxic here. And the pay, they were so underpaying us. Like, the people that have been there a long time had been so underpaid, and I was one of them. I'd been with the company for like 5 years at that time. And mind you, that is like the like the least amount I've been working for a company for. And I'm 31. My job previous to that one, I was there for 7 years. And that was working at the bank. I was still trying to get my bachelor's degree in accounting. So I was working at the bank. And honestly, once I got my degree, it took me a long time to find an accounting job because they wanted someone with experience and the degree. It's like, how can I get experience if you won't hire me? It was such a struggle. And when I got this job, I was so happy, but it was not great pay for all the student loans. Like, I was making the same amount in the bank. Like, literally. So I was like, how is that more beneficial? Like, why did I get a degree and I'm still making the same amount in the bank with absolutely, like, no degree? Like, I don't understand that. In fact, to this day, I still don't understand why I can't find I have 5 years worth of experience now. Okay? But now they're asking you to have certain certificates. Like, they want you to have Excel certificate. They want you to have QuickBooks certificate. And it's like, okay, before it was like, didn't have experience. Now it's like, you want an extra certificate. Like, what? Like, what in the H? You know? Like the job. I guess it's because they want you to stand out. The more stuff you have, the more you stand out. Like, I feel like accounting has become such a competitive career now that it is hard for people to get jobs like that. Like, I have another coworker who we worked at the same place. She found a better job and she left that company like a few months before I did, right? And they fired her because they didn't want remote people anymore. So she's been looking for a job the same amount of time I have. It's been almost a year. I think she's been looking longer. Maybe not. It's been almost a year for her. And she is struggling. And she says, like, I've even applied to places where I go in office. Mind you, she lives, like, near Waxahachie. And she's applying in Dallas. And she's still having a hard time. And I'm like, I just don't get it. Like, the workforce has gone so bad. But I found that so interesting when I saw it. I was like, yeah, work from home jobs are becoming the rare thing again, which I don't understand when we live in an era where, like, computers and technology is growing. You would think companies would want to save money on buildings. Like, I would think so. But my company in particular, they own their buildings. So they rented out half of it. And the other half was like our section. Here's $1. But still. $1.50. Also, another thing, for you guys that don't know, I have a bachelor's and a master's degree, a bachelor's in accounting, a master's in business administration. Yeah, so it's much harder. I feel like I'm overqualified, and maybe that's why they don't want to pay me. But I have those degrees. So I don't know if that is the case, but my job was not paying me what I was worth. At all, like, severely at all. I wasn't even making 45. Well, I'm just being honest. So I was like, I have all this degree, all the student loan, and you're not gonna pay me, not even 45. I was like, nope, I'm out. I was like, no, I need to find something better. But then, you know, we opened up a business. It did not do good. The area was bad. Had problems with the person that rented us the building. He kept wanting to raise our rent, and we're like, why? This isn't what we agreed, and so much stuff. Like, it's just, I get it. Everyone's suffering, and even business owners. Okay, here's the 75. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Oh, $1. Okay. Also, another thing. You guys go to McDonald's, right? And you guys see the, can you donate for this and that? Like, I feel like my husband, or my fiance, did not know this, okay? But, like, you donate to that, and that is tax deductions for McDonald's. Meaning they get to not pay at the end of the year because of all those donations. And I mean, like, I'm sure they say, like, they're going to match and everything. But, you know, like, a majority of the money comes from us. And my husband was like, really? I was like, yeah. I was like, my company needs to do that all the time. They would do, like, little events where we would donate our own money. And I was like, I told, you know, I would never donate. Ever. I would be like, no, like if I'm gonna go and give donations, I just go give it to a homeless person that needs it. I will not give it to a company ever. Like, my coworkers would be like, why don't you donate? Like, it's for a good cause. I'm like, yeah, it's for our company to get tax deductions, and then they underpay us. And they're like, what? I was like, of course they didn't work in the financing department, you know, they didn't do none of that, but they just didn't get it. Like, stuff could be for a good cause, but when it's making these businesses money, like saving them money, at the end of the day it turns out not to be for a good cause. It just comes out to be for greed. And like I said, yes, they might match it or like do a percentage of whatever you put, but it'll still like be a small percentage they put in. Like, they'll be like, we'll match up 50%, meaning they'll match up half of what people give. That's just how it is, unfortunately. And your money goes for them as tax deductible because they put it in as a charge. 40. Okay, here's 75. But, you know, I'm not telling anyone not to donate. Like, it is at your own, like, if you want to. Like, if you really think it's a good cause and it doesn't matter that this company is gonna benefit, then go for it. Like, that is what it is. But my honey no longer donates now. Ever since, like, I told him, I was like, don't do it. Like, I'm highly against it. But I'll never tell anyone to not donate or do what I say. No, it's just my personal opinion, just because of what I've seen in, like, my own job. So. Okay, another 275. I'm trying to do as much of this challenge as I can before I do the Keep the Change challenge. And again, this challenge is from Amanda's budget, the 275, and it is for 365 days. So you can save $275 a day. But I don't know what day we're on, to be honest, of the year. I guess I should have looked at that and see if I can catch up. But yes, my coworker is struggling finding a job. I'm struggling. And, you know, unfortunately where she lives, like I said, it's near Waxahachie, but it's a very small city. She moved there when she was still working with me. And honestly, she is the one that trained me and everything. Like, I still talk to her, and I'm, like, very grateful to her. She's very sweet. She just had a grandchild, She's a little bit older than me. Not, I think like 5 or 7 years older than me. But I don't know. I tend to get along with older people. I've always had a mature soul or old soul. Like me and my fiance, we known each other since I was 15 and he was 17. Like a very long time. We've known each other like 16 years. Sorry. I kind of like the noise, but I don't know if some of y'all might get annoyed. I'm sorry. Okay, here's a quarter, another quarter. I know I'm talking so long. I hope you guys don't mind the long video. I'm giving y'all random information. But I hope, like, if there are people out there that don't know about that, like the donation thing, I hope like I informed you guys or something. I think with the Keep the Change, we'll do some little stuff like that. Also, another thing, they are lowering interest rates for mortgages, very little on car loans, mainly mortgages. So if you guys are looking to refinance, that is a good time right now. I would wait until probably January because they are saying that they're going to lower the interest rate even more on house loans. So if that's the case, if you guys are very interested or if that's something you want to do, December, January is the perfect time. Like, I saw that on the news, but still look and investigate yourself if it is more beneficial for you to refinance. Note that when you refinance, everything starts over. So if you had like 5 years left in your mortgage, there is no reason for you to refinance for 30 years. Absolutely not. Just stay where you are. This is for people that just bought their house. It is more beneficial for them if they're under 5 years of payment or less. I like to get informed on stuff like that, like, for sure. Like, my family, they have had this house that we're currently in for 10 years because I was pregnant and whenever we got this house. Okay, 75. And Melanie's about to be 9. So yes, that is a very good time right now. If you're looking to, like, definitely refinance and you're under 5 years of mortgage, like, there's no point. Like, 10 years, you're a quarter of the way done. Like, there's no reason for you to do that. If you have 5 years left, no reason. Refinance is for people that, like, just started, in my opinion, under 5 years. That is it. So it would be a good time because the interest rates are going down right now on mortgages. And they are saying that the prices of cars are going down as well. So if you are looking into buying cars right now would be the good time because the prices are going down. Which is good. Prices skyrocketed on cars for a while there. I was like, ugh. But unfortunately, had to buy a car. Had we waited 1 more year, we would be in a much better spot. $1. But unfortunately, we bought our car, and we bought it brand new because we didn't want to struggle with another used car that's just going to break down on us. Plus, the interest rates on new cars are much better than used cars. So, yeah, that is something that a lot of people don't know. Also, if you're trying to get a car, I would go through your bank before going through the dealership. Dealership always gives out loans with the highest interest rate possible. if you go through your bank, they'll give you better rates. Which is something I didn't know, but I saw it and I was like, oh my god, wish I would have known that. But, you know, you live, you learn. So always go and apply for the bank and be like, okay, I have this much for a car. Like, that is your best bet than applying through the dealership, because the dealership will try to give you the highest interest rate possible. Now, I try to, like, you know, I used to work at a bank, so I try to keep up with the banking world and, like, what is going on as much as I can, because I still have contact with people from the bank. Unfortunately, with being in a bank, like, I can no longer apply because my credit has gone down. Working for a bank, you have to have good credit, so, or at least when I first started, I had no credit. So, like, I was brand new to credit. I had no idea how to do it. But unfortunately, you know, losing my job and stuff, like, my credit has taken a drastic hit, unfortunately. But, you know, so I can't go back to the banking world, at least not that I know of, not that I'm aware of. I know that was a rule when I worked at the bank, but that was like, I don't know, 12 years ago. So I don't know what the rules are now as far as applying. I guess I could always apply. 40. But yeah, like, you would think, like, I don't know, maybe I should have stayed at the bank all this a long time ago and not even gotten a degree. Like, that's how I feel nowadays. I'm like, why did I do this? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, now it's time to color in. Okay. Okay, so let's see, 10, 20. And see, and when I started the bank, everything was still like old school. It wasn't electronical yet. So everything was done paper-wise when I started the bank. I was like, and I'm 31, and you would think like certain banks would be okay. You know, like, because, like, I worked for Wells Fargo. That's a big bank. You'd think they would be more advanced, but that was, like I said, it was a long time ago. Like, I think I was, like 18 when I got the job there. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, okay, I was there 6 years. It was a long time. Okay, hold on. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. Okay, here's that. I'm sorry this is a long video. I'm gonna come back, you guys, and for sure do the rest of it on my own. And we'll see how much 275 we can fill up here. Alright, see you when I get back. Bye. Okay, guys, welcome back. Thankfully, so here are the blues for the 275. Save the change. Oh my god. And I was able to do one in here, and of course one in the 100 envelope, which was the $6 one. So let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, $17. 17 times 275 we were able to save that much and change. That is so good. Okay, guys. Moving on to our next thing besides save the change. Well, that's pretty much it. Yep, that's pretty much it. Oh, wait. And we were able to do 1.76 cents and just pure pennies. Okay, this is almost done. We're getting so close for the $50 to be done. I'm so excited for that. And getting so close to finish one roll in the 100 envelope challenge. Oh, I can't wait to show you guys what is to come, new products. All right, see you next time. Bye.